some young broke dude.
Why are all virgins convinced they are great lovers? I used to be convinced I was great at suicide, and look how that turned out.
My divorced parents have more chemistry than this.
The fact that Head & Shoulders doesn't have a body wash called Knees and Toes disappoints me almost as much as I disappoint my parents.
I wish I could squeeze my own body like a toothpaste tube to get all the shit out every time I use the bathroom.
Granted, every time you are hugged, you shit your pants.
Knowing the people who use Reddit, this won't be a problem.
As coronavirus spreads through human interactions, everyone on this site is safe.
Imagine thinking you're edgy enough to post an ugly as fuck mod photo, then say everyone who dislikes it is automatically offended. Poor beta's poor.
Imagine being the triggered person.
Imagine thinking anyone in this entire thread is honestly triggered.
Imagine not knowing what sarcasm is.
Imagine being as retarded as me.
r/kamikaze by words.
I play video games for a living and don't leave the house for multiple days in a row. Roast me.
You have my lifestyle.
How? How is Dwayne so cool?
He's both attractive and confident, things that neither one of us have.
One time in class I had to fart and I knew it was going to be loud, so I thought if I dropped my textbook and farted at the same time, no one would hear it. You feel? Okay, so turns out I dropped the book too early, it made a loud noise, everyone stared at me, and then I farted.
I see that you have the same IQ as me. You must be my long-lost twin brother.
Well, can't do that, I'm dating a chonk.
Never met someone that's dating their mom.
Then we must be brothers.
You can't afford it.
Did you just call yourself a whore?
A high-priced whore.
The customer is always right.
Customers are idiots most of the time. Can confirm, I'm an idiot who buys things.
You know she takes it in the ass. Chicks with no boobs always have to compensate in other ways. Yeah, I started taking it up the ass as a teen to distract from my comically small penis.
Not quite what you were asking, but I'll share my story. A few years ago, my older brother messaged me and explained he found some compromising pictures of me on some porn sites. I was super worried and embarrassed. I've never done any kind of porn, but still irrationally concerned that somehow nude pictures of me got out. He sent me a link to these pictures and this person looks identical to me. Has the same haircut, same facial structure, eye color, exact same body shape. Everything is the same, down to a mole in the same place on the face. I was freaking out initially, thinking that maybe I was drugged and forced to do this, or that my memory was wiped after having done porn. So I started looking for this person to see if I could find more stuff they were in. The initial site was incest porn, so I searched through all of the incest porn in the world, found a few videos, and was finally able to convince my brother and myself it wasn't me, only because this dude's dick was way bigger than mine.
What game is it?
Trax, the family-friendly open-world trade set game.
I can do that.
Thanks, Dad.
No problem, son. I also saw your typo. Don't fix them. As my son, I know you're retarded. You get it from me.
That's going to r/kamikaze by words.
Don't forget where you belong.
Imagine having such low standards for social interaction. You're literally talking to trash. Killed myself there to take a jab at you, but it's also just a fact that I'm like a moldy slice of bread in a bag that's been eaten by open mice.
When I asked Quentin how he wanted us to play two aging movie guys who were on their way out, he said, just be yourselves.
I have never in my life met a feminist and then walked away going, wow, that was an incredibly happy person.
This is quite the self-own, because the common denominator in all these interactions is that they just met you.
Kind of a short trailer. I was hoping for a longer one. So does your girlfriend. Joke's on you, no one here has a girlfriend.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm really enjoying James Blunt's new album. What is happening to me?
It's called the menopause, Matt.
I love how North Korea isn't ranked as dangerous as, say, China or Afghanistan.
If you're not a complete idiot and follow instructions, you don't risk much in North Korea, especially if you're not American. Afghanistan has a lot of sketchy areas and some, by local standards, safer areas.
If you're not a complete idiot, well fuck, there goes both our chances.
Hey McDonald's, you call this a burger? This thing's smaller than my self-esteem, bruh.
It's two clowns looking at each other.
I know, you and me.
Wait,
All she does is cry and skip school. I've been doing that for years. Where the fuck is my peace prize?
Bottom-ranked sumo wrestler burst into tears after winning first championship.
If I wanted to see a fat fuck crying, I just have to look in a mirror. Oh yeah.
Well, look, it's me and your mom.
No wonder I look like shit.
Why'd you have to kamikaze like that?
My plane ran out of fuel, so I had no other choice.
My friends told me to start trying shitty pickup lines on Tinder and see where it gets me, so here I go. I wish I was cross-eyed so I can see you twice.
6 out of 10. Try another one. I believe in you.
Are you coming to the barbecue?
What barbecue?
The one where I slap my meat on your grill.
0 out of 10. Graduated with a useless degree. Please roast me.
So glad to see girls on here in my league.
the quality is worse than my life.
13,000.
Congratulations, Mitchell. You take the prize for the lowest lowball offer yet.
Ask your mom how big my balls are, too.
I did. She said they didn't drop yet.
I just broke up with my boyfriend because he cheated on me with someone bigger than me, and I'm huge.
Oh boy, do I smell a hint of jealousy?
A hint. All I'll say is what you constitute as a hint sounds about equal in proportions to what God constituted as just a pinch of social anxiety when making me.
Was getting an orange juice at Shell, and this homeless dude walked up to me and said that the government pees in the orange juice and not to get it. So I bought us both orange juices and he said thanks.
My grandfather smoked his whole life. I was about 10 years old when my mother said to him, "If you ever want to see your grandchildren graduate, you have to stop immediately." Tears welled up in his eyes when he realized what exactly was at stake. He gave it up immediately. 3 years later, he died of lung cancer. It was really sad and destroyed me. My mother said to me, "Don't ever smoke. Please don't put your family through what your grandfather put us through." I agreed. At 28, I have never touched a cigarette. I must say, I feel a very slight sense of regret for never having done it, because this app gave me cancer anyway. What are you good at but hate doing?
Blowjobs!
Are you my wife?
If a guy starts a rumor that he had sex with you and you deny it, people won't believe you. Instead, just be like, yeah, it was really bad and he accidentally shouted his mom's name.
In all fairness, Brits probably wouldn't do Thanksgiving because if we had to take a day off for the anniversary of fucking over a native people and ruining their country, we'd never have to go to work.
I'm instantly attracted to people who have regrettable tattoos because it shows that they are able to live with a mistake, like being in a relationship with me would be.
Leaving girls on red is funny because it must really suck to be left on red by a guy that's 5'7", has no friends or ambition whatsoever, had a 2.6 GPA in community college, and the closest thing to a hobby he has is tweeting meaningless shit to followers that don't care.
My mother refused to have an abortion to save her own life. As a result, she died giving birth to me.
My mom also died while shitting.